All right, good morning, everybody. It's time to do some trade plan reviews. My name is Wayne McDonald. I have 20 years, more than 20 years, of trading experience using technical analysis. And so I'm going to go through trade plans that were posted at tradeplans.ai to give those traders some feedback. But before we start, a little overview of tradeplans.ai. Hey, welcome to TradePlans.ai, where you can get feedback on your trading idea in less than 3 seconds. You fill out the form, you hit submit, and our trade plans will already be in your email account. In fact, when you open it up, you will see that there's a trade plan for daily, for weekly, and monthly. And again, we can do this in less than 3 seconds. So that's cool, right? So you post a trade plan, awesome. And then you get instant feedback. You also get some social feedback. And now using this YouTube channel, I will personally go through trade plans and provide feedback as well. I've already actually gone through most of these and left feedback. But let's just do it again now. Sorry about that. Just trying to work out the process to do these videos for you. So anyways, nonetheless, every trade plan that is posted is totally private. The initial feedback you get is only sent by email. It's not posted anywhere on the site. So that part is all private, just to you. And then when these trade plans are posted to get social feedback, they're all posted anonymously. Your name or ID or whatever is nowhere on this page. So it's completely private feedback. So anyways, what we're looking at here is this trader is selling USD CAD. So let's take a look, and let me expand this up for us so I can provide some feedback. All right, so they're bearish and they're selling. So let's see the technical analysis. Okay, up, 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 down, down, buy, up, 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 down, down, buy, up, 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 out. Up, 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 down, down, buy, up, 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 down, 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 out. Okay. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and their plan is to sell. Okay, so my first thought is this what they're talking about? Sell off the moving average, sell off the lower high, sell off this resistance. Yes, that's what it looks like. Now, then I notice they're already in a trade. All right, so this bugs me a little bit. This bugs me. So this part I agree with, but if they've already done it, then what? Then they sold on support. And that makes no sense to me. You're supposed to sell up here, not down here. Okay? And the new trade they should be setting up is selling somewhere in there. And you're like, but Wayne, it's the same price as this. Yeah, but one is selling at that price when price is support. The second one is selling at that price when price is resistance. So if this trader was just thinking about it now and had a limit order, let's say this was a limit order, I would probably agree with it. But it's on support. So I don't like this entry. Tactically, this was a bad trade. Strategically, it's perfectly fine. Okay? So strategically good, tactically bad. And I ended up throwing down, this was me, a green. I had sound issues. If you watch yesterday's video, for some reason when I click over to this, mics go off. I don't know why. So I already went through this, and then I realized the mic wasn't recording again. It is recording now. So I've already gone through this video once, right? So anyway, so I went through here and I agreed with it strategically, but thumbs down tactically. Okay? All right. This trader is buying euro dollar. All right. So they already have some technical analysis here, and they have a downward sloping trend. Okay, great. Down, 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 up, up, sell, down, 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 up, sell, down, down. And now they want up, down, down, up, what? This trade is confusing to me. So they've identified a trend, and then they're like, yeah, but I'm going to ignore the trend and I'm going to go long. So obviously this 106.35 is important to them, but then what is this all about? Like, what is this all about? They're measuring price action and trend bearishly, so then they say, well, so now I'm going to go bullish. So that doesn't make sense to me. This is a confusing setup. What this trade plan should look like is higher high, higher low, and then buy. But then you wouldn't have it marked up this way. You'd have it marked up maybe like this, and this is kind of irrelevant. You would want to have something more like that. So I don't get this one. They're not measuring trend this way. And in fact, they're acknowledging it's a downtrend, but they want to buy it. So it doesn't make sense. It's a counter trend trade, but then why would you measure the trend down? So I'm right. So strategically, it doesn't make sense. So I disagreed with this one, right? Watch. You already disagreed. All right, cool. So anyways, let's go on to CAD Swissy buying CAD Swissy. Okay, let's take a look at buying CAD Swissy. Okay, very weak trend that was bearish and then has turned bullish, and now moving the averages and then the down to the up. All right, well, let me look at the chart. This bottom predicts this area here as a target. So this makes sense to there. Right, that's an M2 to, let's say, this plan takes us above R2. So I'm okay with that, I suppose. Buying the dip off of the moving average, I'm okay with. This is a higher risk zone. Typically, I'm not adding new trades to this. And this person's got a buy limit. So their trade plan is here to there. Buying it at M4. All right, yeah, so let me deal with that. So their entry, they literally have a limit order on M4. So my problem with this trade is that this is where most conservative bulls are taking profit. I mean, it literally says bullish profit zone, right? And they're entering a new trade on the M4 as support. I wouldn't be that aggressive at that price level. I don't really disagree with the strategy. It's more like, I think I'd rather kick it off of this 21 in the future. And the thing is, the trade should be open here. The trade should be open here. And now that we're, right, you could even argue the trade should be open here. So opening a new trade up here, right, and this is where we are now, this is where that is really, 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 really late in the cycle. But buying a dip, okay, and going higher, only because it's September. Only because it's September would I agree with that. So I believe I gave this an agree, and yes, you already agreed. So I'm okay with it strategically, but it's way, way, way late. It's really, really, really late. Okay, looking at this euro yen trade. Okay, euro yen. All right. So they've identified support. I see resistance. And then there's a little bit going on here. There's a little bit going on here. And we're dead in the middle. Now, if we're going to do technical analysis, I have some fundamental concerns about this one. But if we're going to use technical analysis, that doesn't say buy. That's not a buying signal. That's not a pattern I look for in C trend. So what this tells me is most likely euro and yen are both weak. And even if it goes up, and they're selling. Oh, it's really confusing. All right, so they think the yen is going to get strong in the euro a week. But see, we're in the middle of yield curve control and seasonal weakness. So this is not a good trade. There's no trend, and I don't get it fundamentally. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So I would disagree if I was me, and I already did disagree. Okay, all right, let's go technically. This is selling euro Mexican peso. All right, interesting. All right. Delete that out. All right, hang on. All right. So once again, it's a trade that's very late. I don't see the entry. What are these? I would assume these are stops, but I don't see an entry. I guess they're not orders. Okay, those are just support and resistance lines. Okay. Looking at the moving average, the two moving averages here, and looking at this one up here. So this is likely a 200. That's a 2155. So this market is trending bearish. This isn't the right time frame. You can see we're kind of breaching through the moving averages and still holding. So this tells us it's probably not the right time frame. I don't know if this is, what are these? September, August. These are monthlies. All right. So anyways, they have this like that. It hasn't worked that way recently. So I'm not sure why they think that, because we breached and we breached there. Also, they might be thinking M3, but I look at this as an R1. So that gets us to here, not here. So selling it is the only thing I would do. But are we, based on technical analysis, are we going to head down to here to where they're targeting? Well, technically, I would say no. If we're going to use technical analysis only, I'd say no, that's not what the chart says. Chart says sell at 19, exit at 18. But then, you know, this is euro. So I know euro's weak, in particular because of the central bank meeting last week. So, yeah, I guess we could. I'm glad they're not buyers. Also, I am a bull in the Mexican peso as well. It's a beautiful currency. Great central bank, too. So it's one of these things where yeah, I suppose so, but it's messy. It's messy. So yeah, there's an agree there, but it's not entirely great. Okay, right? And so these look like probably daily candles. So the best part of it is they want to sell. I guess that's what this is. They want to sell at 1840 or 1850 maybe would be a better number, but they want to sell in a downtrend. So I'm okay with that, but it's not a great trade. It's, once again, like many of these setups, they're just way late. They're just like, this is where the short should be. And this is probably when you'd move your stop to break even versus entering. But it's a second chance. All right, looking at gold here. Let's do some gold. Gold! Okay, this trader is buying gold. Buying gold. Okay, down, down, okay, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this a lot. Riding these two moving averages and then doing a roll reversal, catching another one. And okay, this should get us, the bottom is central pivot, so that should get us to 1948, $1,948.13. Yeah, I agree with that. And I already agreed. You already agreed. CAD Swissy, late. It's late. It's late. I don't even need to look at this. So this pink area says stop trading, and this person is entering a new trade. So they're using price action properly. They're using moving averages properly, but they're ignoring what the pivot points mean. So I'm wondering why they use these pivot points if they're ignoring them. So strategically, it's okay. They're bullish in a bullish trend. Price action and moving average tactics are fine. And only because it's September. If this was October, I would have to disagree. But once again, this trader is incredibly aggressive, whether they know it or not, but they weren't aggressive down here. Like, why? You're that aggressive. You wait till it to get to target and then you start buying dips. Why weren't you buying dips down here? Like, right? Like, that's the part I don't understand. Like, why now? Why this late in the cycle? So that part's confusing. But again, they're not, I mean, look, what could happen here, of course, is there is profit taking, and then you get one of these things. And yeah, I mean, it's dangerous. So I think they're going to get lucky and make money on this, but they're going to be entering trades late like this in the future and pay the penalty. Okay. Pound, there's sellers, right? Am I, yeah, well, yeah. Okay, there's sellers. Down, yep, 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 yep. Yeah. Yep. Yep, this is fine. What are these pivots? S2, S2, M1, S1, M2. Yeah, so I guess this is central pivot down to here. Yep, yep. Yep, that makes sense to me. And I already agreed. I already agreed. So that's enough. I can keep going. I can keep going. Now, I hope you enjoy this. What you should do after you post your trade plan every day is go through and do what I'm doing here. You're going to learn so much faster than using a demo account, because now you can think about what you agree with, what you disagree with, what the intent of this trader is, what you would intend to do. Right? Like, for example, on pound dollar, this is probably something that you trade. And you want to think about it. Do you agree? Are you a seller as well? So you get to look over someone else's shoulder. What are they doing here? What's on their charts? What do you like? What do you not like? How do they identify trend? Are they trading in the trend? Are they counter trading? Are they late? Are they early? You know, what do you agree with? What do you disagree with? How would you treat this differently? You're going to learn a lot faster than just firing off a bunch of trades on a demo account. And that's the power of TradePlans.ai. Also, when you post your trade plan, you get instant feedback on 3 different time frames. We might see something that you don't see. And that could be an eye-opener right away. You're like, oh my God, I never thought about trading this way. But the second thing is, you can learn by studying other people's trade plans and providing Give them some feedback, by the way. Do you agree or disagree? There's no place for you to put a lecture. You either agree or you don't agree. And you will really have to put some thought into it like I have. Like, well, strategically, I agree. Tactically, I don't. But you still have to choose, okay? Now, the interesting thing is, like I said, in your account, your trades are kept anonymously, all right? Again, this is just trade plans I've posted. But the coolest thing is I can see that 5 people agreed and nobody disagreed, which is really nice. And nobody else has access to that data. And like I said, this USD CAD trade, I don't know who posted this. I don't have access to that information. So it's all private, confidential. So treat it very seriously. Put in some good trade plans that you've put some thought and consideration to, and get some feedback through artificial intelligence, get some feedback from, get some social feedback, and then of course get some feedback from me, because I'd like to do these, well, right now I have to upload videos. As of next week, I believe YouTube will let me live stream. So I'd love to go through this with you live, so you'll get feedback from me as well. Lots of feedback. And by the way, tradeplans.ai is completely free. There's no monetization at all. I haven't built in any subscription plans. I haven't built in any advertisement. I haven't built in any like email advertising or something. That's completely unmonetized. So please use it. I've spent many thousands of dollars. Please use it. I hope it's helpful. Peace on earth. May the pips be with you. May your profits be above average.